The demand for big screen entertainment is rapidly increasing in Indian market due to the vast content library with some amazing resolution. Now in our previous video, we saw how OLEDs and the QLED TVs that you can buy in 2024 can cover your big screen entertainment, especially from 55 inches all the way up to 85 inches sizes. But then we realized that there are people who want to go further more in terms of the viewing experience, and that is where the demand of an ultra short throw projector category steps right into. Now these ultra short throw projectors start from 100 inches and goes all the way up to 150 inches, and how to buy a good ultra short throw projector to create your dream home cinema experience is exactly what we are going to cover in this video. Now let us first understand what exactly is UST projector or ultra short throw projector, or some people also call it as a laser TV. Now all of these terms are meant for a projector which is kept at a very small distance of probably less than 1 or 2 feet to give you a big screen experience. Now the reason why these TVs exist or these laser projectors exist is because they want to give you less wiring clutter and still give you an impression of 100 inches or 150 inches diagonal screen sizes. Now I'm sure that you guys would agree with me that ultra short throw projectors definitely is a need. It has got a good competition to the large format TVs, and let us now understand what is the right step to select a good ultra short throw projector for your viewing experience. The first thing that you need to keep in mind is the resolution. Now ultra short throw projectors, just like a normal projector, has an option of selecting a full HD resolution or a 4K resolution. A full HD resolution, as we all know, is a 1920 by 1080 pixels on the screen, which gives you somewhere around 3.3 billion pixels on the screen. Whereas a 4K resolution is almost double the vertical lines and the horizontal lines, giving you a far more clearer picture on the screen. Now all of these 4K models are definitely not native 4K, they are still 4K upscale projectors, but they are doing a far more decent job in giving you a TV-like experience. The second step to select a good ultra short throw projector is to understand the brightness. Now the brightness of TVs is going to be always very high because you've got the light source right inside the panel, whereas an ultra short throw projector will still work on a reflection technology, which means that the lumens of the projector is something that you need to very carefully monitor. For instance, if you are going to use the projector majorly in a dark room application, then you need a ultra short throw projector which can be as low as 1800 lumens and can go all the way up to 2500 ANSI lumens. If you are going to watch the projector screen in a little bit of ambient light or in an indirect lighting environment, then you can buy a projector which is 2500 ANSI lumens all the way up to 3000 ANSI lumens. And lastly, if you are going to use the ultra short throw projector in a very bright room, just like a living room, then in that case, you would definitely need anything above 3000 ANSI lumens. Now also one thing to keep in mind out here is that the ultra short throw projectors are laser projectors. That's why they are also called as laser TVs, which means that the brightness is also going to be very sharp, unlike the traditional lamp-based projectors. The third step is to understand contrast ratio of the projector. Now contrast ratio is the ratio of whites to the black. Now in most of the scenarios, this ratio is going to keep on changing because of now the AI technology getting incorporated in the ultra short throw projectors. You have got something called as the scene adaptive gamma. Now scene adaptive gamma is wherein they try to change the colors on the screen based upon the content that they will be reading. And that's how the old values of 10 lakh is to 1 contrast ratio may not reflect in today's contrast ratio specification of the modern day laser TVs, and they are going to be somewhere around 1000 is to 1 or probably 5000 is to 1, which is still good enough in comparison with again the traditional lamp-based projectors. The next wise thing to do while selecting a projector is to understand the connectivity options. Now the connectivity options play an important role in understanding that what all connectivity options your projector has in terms of Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Alexa, Google compatibility, the number of HDMI input and output ports, whether it has got an HDMI 2.1 version facility for gaming, whether it has got an optical output so that you can pull out the audio and connect it to a different soundbar or a home theater. So all of these connectivity options are again extremely important while selecting an ultra short throw projector today. Next up is to understand the smart features in the ultra short throw projectors. Now, these smart features, I'm not talking about the smart TV, I'm talking about the smart features in terms of controlling the projector. For instance, many projectors today have got auto calibration tool built in. They can automatically calibrate the screen according to the image or according to the throw, and you can just do a fine corner adjustment or a multi-point adjustment. They also have got an app support through which you can actually control the screen in a much more better manner. Now, just like the traditional TVs, ultra short throw projectors have also got a decent sound system. They come with a built-in soundbar which can vary from a brand like Yamaha all the way to Denon or even B&W in some of the models. Now, all of these built-in soundbars are going to give you the sound which is very equivalent to how the TV sound would be. So I'm not going to say that it's going to be great sound experience, and you would definitely need to spend on an audio system which you would need even on a TV. So you can buy either a soundbar or an AV receiver which you should be able to connect to this ultra short throw projector. Now, the last two steps are the most critical steps in selecting an ultra short throw projector. For instance, you have already got a cabinet which is 20 inches in depth and you want a 100 inches screen. Now, in such cases, you need to study the throw distance of each projector, because that is exactly how you will be able to determine whether the projector that you're buying will fit into that space that you have got. Because most of the projectors are very accurate in the ultra short throw category about their placement. They tell you how much depth you need to keep behind the projector to the screen. They tell you how much height you need to have between the projector and the screen bottom. So all of these values really help you understand how to install the projector as well as which projector to opt for. Now, similarly, your viewing distance need to be considered as well to understand whether to go for a 100 inch screen, a 120 inch screen, or you want to go all the way up to 150 inch screen. One of the most common mistakes that we all do while shopping for ultra short throw projector is that we give so much attention to only the projector that we forget that the screens are playing an important role over here to give you a TV-like experience. Now, the screens are available in various fabric types. For instance, you have got a PET crystal fabric and you have got a Fresnel fabric. Both of these fabrics are used for different applications. A PET crystal fabric can give you a wide viewing angle of almost up to 160 degree to even 180 degree. But if you go for a Fresnel screen, they may have a limited viewing angle of only 60 degree to max 90 degree. Now, this is very important to consider, because Fresnel screens are better in terms of the performance only if you are under that viewing angle. But if you are going to use it in space which has got a little wide coverage of sitting, then in that case you may have to opt for a regular PET crystal screen. Apart from the screen fabric, you also need to understand that the screens of the ultra short throw projectors are available in three types. The first one is a fixed frame screen, which is very easy to know, and I don't have to really talk much about it. The second type is the floor rise up screen. Now, the floor rise up screen are the ones which come up from the cabinet, and these screens are pretty exciting to have because they give you an amazing concealed experience. And the third type of the screen are the ones which come down from the ceiling. However, you will not see many options in this type. Now, let me address some of the common questions that you would have with regards to the ultra short throw projectors. The first one being that, is that very expensive, and can a normal person really buy this ultra short throw projector? Well, you have to understand over here one thing, that ultra short throw projector is going to give you a projector or a theater experience, and it can start from as low as 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees for a projector which is full HD category, and 2.75 lakhs for a 4K category. So it's not very expensive, but when you add the screen, you would have to definitely keep some markup over there. The second most common question with regards to ultra short throw projector is, can it deliver the same output or give me low latency for gaming? Well, there are projectors in ultra short throw which has got MEMC feature. It has support for VRR as well as auto low latency mode. So if you use or if you buy those projectors, then definitely ultra short throw is great category even for gamers. Okay, next up, I've got a question which is very commonly asked, that can I use an ultra short throw projector in a dedicated cinema room? Well, honestly, you can, because at the end of the day, it's a projector screen. However, I would still feel that going for a long throw projector in a dedicated cinema room will yield far more better results, because it suits that room in a much more better manner, because it gives you a control over the image output. Now, one of the most common complaints that people have given for ultra short throw projector is that it has got focus issues, especially in one of the four corners. Now, yes, it may happen due to the projector not being installed correctly or your wall not being uniform or straight enough. So if that's the case, then yes, focus issues are observed in an ultra short throw projector category. Now again, one of the things that people like to do in ultra short throw projectors is that they want to hide the projector again by putting it inside a drawer. Now while that may look fancy and it really makes the room look nice, but it has got its own limitations. When you're putting it inside a drawer, you need to have some sort of ventilation arrangement for the projector. And second thing, you need to understand the cutoff angles because it may hit the shelf of the cabinet or you may have to increase the width of the cabinet. So if you're okay with it, then definitely a drawer placement is very much possible. We have also used mechanized tray to ensure that the projector comes out and it auto locks itself. So that is also something which you can explore as an option to add as an accessory with your ultra short throw projector. And lastly, one of the most common question is that can I use an ultra short throw projector directly on the wall or on a white fabric screen? Well, at the end of the day, it's a light source and it is definitely going to give you a light reflection back. However, the reflection on the wall as well as on the white fabric may not be that best as much as the PET crystal fabrics will give you. Now I'm sure by now you all are convinced that okay, ultra short throw projector sounds great and now I am prepared to buy this projector. So if you want to know some of the best models to buy, then please check the video that is followed in the end screen. And if you have got some more questions about ultra short throw, then please use the link that is shared in the description as well as in the comments. That's it from my end. I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theatre wale bhaiya, will see you again in the next video.